Alright, so a couple months back, I really wanted to try out this subscription box service from retrogametreasures.com. It's a subscription box service that sends you retro games to your door based on your preferences. The concept seemed super interesting to me, and I myself am looking to build my collection for a few different systems, so I thought this would be a really cool thing to check out. Unfortunately, with all of the videos that we've been making, I've been incredibly busy with certain projects, so I kind of had to put this to the side. Plus, the first unboxing I did wasn't very good quality as far as the video goes. And then about a month goes by and I realized I forgot to cancel the subscription service. So I have two boxes that I would like to check out and see if in 2021, if these retro game subscription boxes are worth it. Let's find out. Alright, so the first unboxing from Retro Game Treasures is done. My first impressions was, okay. I liked the games that I received for what they were. They're all fun enough titles, and, you need Super Mario Land. Final Fantasy 13 is excellent. I needed to add that to my PS3 collection. SOCOM is a PSP must-own, in my opinion. The only one I haven't played is Siphon Filter, Logan's Shadow. I have no idea how this game plays, but I am happy to have it and happy to add something to the PSP collection. After receiving my first order, I was happy to find that all of the games that I received were for systems that I requested to collect for. On retrogametreasure.com, they have a section in the preferences where you can basically checkmark all of the systems that you are looking to collect for, and I'm happy to see that this did just that. However, if I am to give criticism right off the bat, I will say that I am disappointed by the condition that Mario Land came in. I really wish the site had a sort of preference to specify like how you would like to receive your cartridge-based games in, because honestly for me the only two rules that I have with these games when I'm collecting is one, the game must work, and two, the artwork just has to be clean, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I'm okay if it has like a scratch or something, but this is just really faded and it's really worn down to the point where it's sometimes a little hard to read the label. And I think for a lot of collectors, especially this being a service geared towards collectors, that can be kind of a deal breaker for some people. Admittedly, I may be making a bigger deal about this than it needs to be, but I like to have my cartridges to have the labels in good condition. And while I'm kind of nitpicking and going off of my immediate reactions after receiving my first box, all of the three games that I received here that weren't my Game Boy game, these are all greatest hits varieties. So it's really not such a big deal for me personally, but I'm just thinking of other people who might collect games and that sort of thing. I know a lot of people really only like to collect black labels, or they don't like to collect the greatest hits if that's possible. And what's actually funny too is it's not just the greatest hits. I received a Spanish version of the greatest hits of Final Fantasy 13 and of Siphon Filter here for the PSP. I don't know if you can see that gold label there, but it's just kind of funny because that's the first time I've ever seen those gold label Spanish greatest hits. And yeah, some people might really not like that, so that's just kind of why I'm bringing this up. I'm just bringing this up because I know a lot of people who specifically only like to collect, original releases or black labels of these games. And if you're using a service like this, you might receive a greatest hits variant of a game. So just that's something to be aware of. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and open our second box and see what we get. All right, so let's go ahead and open this. Alright, same packaging that was in the last shipment, and already off to a good start. This is Super Mario Land 2. I got Super Mario Land in my first shipment from Retro Game Treasures, and that label was actually in much, what I would consider much worse condition. This is immaculate. This is beautiful. This cartridge is nice and clean. Sorry, if I can get my camera to focus a little better here. Yeah, no, this is excellent. Okay, already off to a great start. Next I see a PSP game. Looks like a black label, so not a greatest hits label or anything like that. Last box I got was pretty much exclusively gold labels and greatest hits. So this is nice. Loco Roco. Actually not familiar with this one at all. Let's see if I can get it to read the words here. Tilt, roll, and bounce with the Loco Roco. Cool. All right. Not familiar with this game at all, but exciting to have nonetheless. Gotta have more PSP games to my collection. And lastly, looks like Killzone 3. This is the gold label, but this is cool because I am short on PS3 games, so adding this to my collection is awesome, especially if it's an exclusive like Killzone. Should be noted that both of these are actually in their shrink wrap, so that's kind of nice if you are a collector in that regards. So I don't think it's guaranteed that all your games will come sealed, obviously, but it is cool that these came sealed nonetheless. So yeah, I got these 3 here. I think I'm 1 short than what I got last time, if we're talking about just the amount of games, but let's tally up the total dollar amount and see if the value makes this worth it. Okay, so using eBay's completed listings as a general gauge for estimating each of the box's value, here's what we have. For box 1, we have Super Mario Land at an estimated $8.50 in value. Final Fantasy XIII Greatest Hits Spanish Edition, estimated at $10. We have SOCOM Tactical Strike, a current estimated value of about $9. And lastly, we have Siphon Filter Logan's Shadow. I believe this one is the French Greatest Hits variant, and yeah, you can get this one for about $6, meaning the grand total for the estimated value of our first box is about $33.50. If you spent the $35 monthly payment price, you are looking at a loss of about $1.50, as far as the estimated total value is concerned anyway. Looking at our second box, we actually fare a little worse in the total value. In box 2, we have Super Mario Land 2 in much better condition than the first game at an estimated $14.20 in value. We have Loco Roco, an estimated $10 in value, and a greatest hits Spanish variant Killzone 3 at $7.50. This totaling up to only about $31.70. So this means if we are strictly concerned about the value of the games that we received, for box number 2, I paid about $3.30 more than what these games are worth. So with that being said, do I recommend getting the Retro Game Treasure subscription box? Well, it depends. If you are someone who is strictly about getting the best bang for your buck in terms of building up your retro game collection, I wouldn't recommend getting this subscription box. However, that being said, I don't necessarily think this is a bad product. Based on the numbers that I mentioned earlier, you're basically paying a few bucks more to get a random assortment of games to add to your collection. And if you're someone who is just looking to build a game library for a few systems and you don't necessarily care exactly what you get each time, this could be an awesome way to kind of have a fun time collecting and get a new surprise every single month. And I also think this could be a great gift idea if you have someone in your family or someone in your life who is a retro game collector and you don't necessarily know what they collect. This could be something really cool and unique, and even if they get duplicates, it's still a unique gift idea, and I think this could be really cool. And yeah, if you think this is something cool worth checking out, I'll leave a referral link in the description down below. But that's just my thoughts and opinions on the matter. I would love to hear what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Do you think something like this is a cool concept? Do you think that at $35 a month that this is a little overpriced? And also let me know down below if you would like to see me check out some other gaming subscription boxes like this one. Any and all thoughts I would love to hear in the comments down below. But yeah, that about does it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again so much for watching the video and checking out the channel. If you're new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell icon to stay up to date on everything we're doing. If you liked this video, if you disliked it, let us know by leaving a like or a dislike. Feel free to hit us up on any of our social media platforms listed in the description down below, and consider joining our newly formed Discord community server. But yeah, that's about enough rambling on me. Thank you again so much for watching. My name is Blake, and for all things tech, games, movies, to anything nerdy in between, be sure to subscribe to Digital Cynics. Have a good one, everyone. We'll see you next time.